Hello, my name is Shauna. The question I picked to discuss today is um, what is the most important question that you would ask a charity before donating £10,000? So for me, the biggest question that I would definitely ask before I donate, never mind £10,000, before I did donate even a fiver, would be what difference would £10,000 make to your charity? For me, this is an extremely important question, and it's one that almost every supporter, donator, um, contributor to any charity will have definitely thought about in their head beforehand or otherwise before they make a donation. Um, whether, like I say, whether that's £10 or £10,000, you instantly think, what is my donation actually going to mean to you in valuable terms? Um, the logic still appeals, and the response to this question can be invaluable in terms of securing that final donation. So waiting for the response from the charity to find out how they would go about it is something that can either make or break a deal. If I'm offering £10,000 and you can't confidently tell me where that money's going to go and how you're going to spend it, then ultimately I'm going to rethink where I'm going to put that investment, which charity to put it to. Um, I'd ask this question in order to spark them, as in the charity, to tell me exactly how they would use the £10,000, to see if they already have a project on the go, if they've already set up or use a strategy or have a strategy in place in order to use the donations that they get in order to help the charity to the best of their ability. And it'd be good to find out what their priorities are. So in terms of donations that are coming in, do they already have a structure where, well, if we get donation between this level and this level, it goes straight to this part of our charity. It donates to this part of the charity. Or if we get a larger donation, then we can, put a roof on a house or donate to a person in particular, or we can track where your money's going, things like this. If they already have all this in place and they already have a confident structure, then it'll be so much easier and so much quicker for them to answer the question when needed. The question puts the whole pressure onto the charity, and they are suddenly given the opportunity to reflect on exactly what a donation of this size would mean to them and exactly what it would mean for the people that the charity supports or the cause that the charity supports. Um, you could tell from the response and from the detail they give whether or not the charity is built on a strong foundation, if it has a strong team in place, and if it has a strong structure around it. You can get a lot of confidence in the response of whether or not the charity actually knows what they're doing, knows exactly where to target things, exactly where the money is needed, and exactly where their priorities are. If you get that back from them, then you get a stronger sense of this is a well-known charity. It's built on strong foundations. They know exactly what they're doing, and they're using money intelligently in order to reap the most benefits for the charity and for the cause. You can tell from the response whether or not the charity will be able to use the money effectively and productively in order to reap the most benefits, and it'd be a good insight into the ongoing ideas the charity has and maybe things that they're planning for future, and maybe appeals they have coming up in the future, or a drive they have coming up. So if they're able to respond and give you that information, then you'll be a lot more in tune to what they'll be a lot more in tune to what they're doing. You'll get a better sense of confidence from them. And getting a real sense of confidence as a charity is what is needed the most by donators, with such an array of charities to give to nowadays, and with so many people asking for money. People want assurance that the money is going straight to a good cause and it's actually going to help on the ground. So being able to confidently reply to a question like this would absolutely help in securing your donations for future. Thank you.